Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to do an unboxing and a first impressions with you. So I very rarely do these types of videos, but this literally just came in the mail and I'm really excited to smell it. I picked up a discovery set from this brand called Snif. It's been about a month ago and I did a whole video. I was way more impressed with them than I thought I would be. I really enjoyed most of the fragrances. In fact, I also picked up a bottle of the Tarte Deco for Charlotte because she loved that fragrance. That's the one that's like, it's a cherry fragrance and it kind of dries down to have that kind of like Baccarat Rouge 540 scent profile, but she loves it. It smells really good on her. So, and it was $45, so I went ahead and grabbed it. But I saw this one and I was so intrigued. So this one is House of 8 from Snif, and it says a fine fragrance by Lorraine. I don't know who Lorraine is. I'm guessing this is Lorraine, but I'm not totally sure. This one though is white sage, iris, chocolate, vanilla, lavender flower, and sandalwood. And I was so intrigued by those notes, and a lot of the reviews on Ulta were really good. I didn't even check Fragrantica though for reviews, which I probably should have. Anyways, we're just gonna see. I do like these little boxes that they come in. It's weird because the box didn't come wrapped in plastic. Charlotte's did. But her bottle didn't come wrapped in plastic, and my bottle, oh, these are hard to get out. My bottle did come wrapped in plastic, so a little bit interesting. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I do love this really dark red bottle. I will say the bottle, it's very light feeling. The cap is magnetic, which I love, but it is just kind of a really lightweight plastic. But I really do like the bottle. It's really pretty. It's like it's kind of like a brownish red. It's not red and it's not brown. It's somewhere in between. I'm so excited to smell this. I am so excited. I just know that the vanilla chocolate iris combination is gonna be so good. Ooh, Okay, this is odd. When you very first spray it, it comes out smelling quite masculine. It must be like the lavender and the sage that are all kind of coming together and smelling quite masculine. But then as this dries down, you get a lot of sweetness that starts to come out. And you definitely get a ton of the iris. It's a really beautiful powdery, buttery iris. I'm gonna have to, I don't really have anything else on. The perfume that I wore today has completely worn off, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I'm gonna go quite heavy with it so I can get a good feel for it. It reminds me a little bit, because of the iris in it and because the iris is so prominent, it reminds me a little bit of Glossier You. It reminds me a bit of Glossier You. But there is this really beautiful sweetness to it. Yeah, it's definitely the chocolate. It's a really interesting fragrance. It's like chocolate and vanilla and iris. There's a freshness to it from the lavender, probably the sage as well. Though I'm not getting much of the sage. I can't say that I can pick it out. I'm really not getting any sandalwood either, which is a good thing for me because I don't love synthetic sandalwood. So I will say this is what I would consider to be quite a unisex fragrance, but it leans a little bit feminine. So if you're a man that is bothered by smelling at all feminine, you would probably want to steer clear of this one because though it has quite masculine notes in it, the sweetness in it is what makes it lean feminine. If it had any less sweetness in it, this would lean completely masculine, just because of the note breakdown. It's really interesting. I cannot decide if I like it or not. I'm not totally sure yet. I am gonna hang on to the box just in case, because I'm just not sure if I like it or not. I can't really tell. I'm gonna have to spend some time with it. I'll probably have to wear it again. It's interesting though. I can say that, it's interesting. It's like Glossier You, but if you added chocolate and a little bit of lavender to it. That's what it reminds me of. It's very unisex. It's definitely got some masculine tones to it, but the sweetness does keep it pretty unisex. It's not overly sweet. I don't think it's safe. I don't think this is a safe blind buy. I think that you will either really like this one or really dislike it. I like it. I would consider this a chocolate iris fragrance. That's what I would consider this, chocolate and iris with a little bit of lavender. It's interesting. I'm gonna have to try this again on its own too, because I did spray perfume on earlier, and though I couldn't smell it on myself anymore, there's no telling. It could still be on my skin, and it could be, you know, interacting with this and making this smell different than it does. So I will test this again fresh before I put anything else on, and I'll put this in a what I wore last week video and I will update you on it. But yeah, that is the fragrance from Snif that is called House of 8. House of 8 from Snif. So anyways, you guys, I do hope that you found this helpful and that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.